welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to make a spinach casserole. We're going to use some of these crispy fried onions here. Olive oil, panko breadcrumbs, black pepper, garlic salt, whole milk. That is about 2 ounces of cream cheese, garlic salt. I said garlic salt. That's garlic. That is 3 tablespoons of garlic. We've got about 3 tablespoons of flour there. Parmesan cheese, butter, some smoked Gouda, which I'm going to shred up, a lemon, and of course, the star, spinach. All right. And here's your shot of everything we're going to use to make this amazing casserole. So let's get cooking. All right, to our pot, the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and add in a couple of tablespoons of that extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to go in with the spinach. And we're going to saute this up for about 5 minutes, okay? And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Gigi would absolutely love to have you over here. She's always making some yummy in her kitchen. And I would definitely love for you to come over and be a part of that, okay? So we're just going to let this saute up for about 5 minutes. Let it wilt down, stirring continuously. Because it's not going to take long, but about 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes, I'll be back and let you see what she looks like. But like I said, you got to continue to stir because she will stick to the bottom of that pan because we didn't put a lot of oil in there, but just enough to do what we needed to do. So we just want this to wilt down a little bit. So every 30 seconds, I'm going to give this a nice zhuzh and I'll be back. Okay, now you see this? It has been exactly 2 minutes. We're going to take this out of the pan and see how much that wilts down. So depending on how much you want to make, you might want to consider getting more than 1 bag of the spinach, okay? I'm just making a small batch, okay? Perfect for the holidays as well. See how much that wilted down? The skillet was almost completely full. All right, let me take this out and I'll be right back. All right, I've got that spinach out of there. Now I'm going to go in with those 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to go in with that garlic. And that's 3 tablespoons of garlic. Okay. Let that melt a little bit. Just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put that flour in there as well. So they can cook up for a minute. Alright, and that's 3 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to give this a little zhuzh. And we're going to let that cook up just a little bit to get that floury taste out of it. So I'm going to give this just a minute. Okay? Just a minute. Get that flour taste out of there. Get that butter to melting up a little bit more. Alright, and I'll be back in 1 minute. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a cup of milk. And give this a nice little zhuzh. Break that up. So you have to use your whisk for this. Okay. And I'm just going to let this go for 2 minutes. Let it get all good and broken up for us there. And let that milk heat on through. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. And while this is heating through, we're going to go ahead and go in with a tablespoon of that garlic salt. Be mindful of your seasonings, but put in whatever seasonings you like. And a tablespoon of black pepper. Okay. And give it another little zhuzh. And this is 1 minute into the 2 minutes, okay? So I'm going to give it another minute. Make sure it's heated through pretty good. And we're going to start adding some cheese. I'll be right back in 1 minute. All right, we're going to go ahead and put in that cream cheese, 2 ounces. We're going to give that a second to get going in there and get to melting all up. All right, so I'm going to give this another minute and let it melt on up, okay? And then we're going to add in some more stuff. So I'm going to give this 1 minute and I'll be back. Okay, now we're going to go in with about, I would say about 1/4 of a cup of that Parmesan cheese. And I'm also going to put in, I would say, about 1 cup of the Gouda. And again, this is one of those times you add as much as you want or as little as you want. And then we're just going to let this melt on up. And it melts quick. And then we'll move on to the next step. See how quick that is already incorporated? All that yummy. I'm telling you, this is some good stuff. Okay? So that's all melted all up for us. So now we're just going to go ahead and move to the next step. I'm going to turn the fire off of this. And I'll be right back. All right, we're going to add our spinach to our little mixture there. And I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of those fried onions that I just kind of put in a sandwich bag and broke up a little bit more. And we're going to stir that all together. And yes, the fire is off. Okay? It's still off. And then we're going to go ahead and put this in a dish. And let her bake right on up. All right? I'll be right back. Okay, I did it again with the fried onions. So we've got about 1/2 cup of the fried onions there. We're going to put in 1/2 cup of the Panko breadcrumbs. I'm going to give this a nice little zhuzh. Mix them all together. All right, this is going to be our topping on top of our delicious little casserole that we just made. Okay, easy peasy, simple. We love easy. Get my little dish over here, and I'm going to get this nice little spinach mixture that we just created. I'm going to put that right on into the pan. Okay. Try not to block your view here. Okay. There's more. I just can't get it in there. Hold on. Okay, that pot was heavy. I don't know if you've ever held one of those before, but those things are heavy. One-handed is difficult. Okay, so we're going to go over the top with those delicious little crumb mixture that we just made, which was really simple, really easy. Things made easy with Gigi all day, every day. And this is something different for you to spice up your table for the holidays. Or like I do, make it just whenever. Okay? And you make sure you go over the top. Make sure you get every bit of it covered with that delicious mixture that we made. It may have seemed like it was a lot, but as you can see, it was not. And I'm just going to make sure we get it all over the top. We're going to bake this in the oven on 350. For about 20 minutes. That piece didn't break up enough for me. So for about 20 minutes, we're going to bake her in the oven. Let her do what she does. And I'll come back and let you see her. All right. She's fresh out of the oven. And this is how you finish her off. The zest of that lemon. You finish it off with that lemon. It takes it to a whole nother level. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Bet you're wondering, when are we going to use that lemon? Well, here it is. We're using it now. Okay? And then we're going to let her cool off just a little bit. I'm going to give her about 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and let you see her close up. All right? See you then. And there she is. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You'll see Gigi next time. Take care, you guys.